So we'll move number one of the business up to the top. So our first applicant tonight is area variance 250016. Scott Borum, owner of tax map number 302-20-1-14, commonly known as 24 Grant Ave. The applicant is seeking a variance to install an in-ground pool at a rear yard setback of 9 feet 6 inches. The applicant is also seeking an area variance to exceed the maximum lot coverage threshold. Is the applicant here tonight? Please come forward. Can you explain your project a little to us? Yes, please.
We're just looking to install a pool in our yard, and I guess we don't have enough green space, and we're looking for 6 inches on the back fence line. It's really about it. We just feel like it's not going to ruin the neighborhood in any way, shape, or form. It's inside of already fenced-in yard, 6-foot fence all the way around, and that's really about it. I haven't had any objections from any neighbors that I know of. So I think there's other pools in the neighborhood with less green space, I feel, that are visible through a chain link fence, and mine is behind vinyl fencing. I think we've beautified the neighborhood with our house. We've won the Christmas decoration a few times now, I believe. So we're beautifying the neighborhood. We're making it look better, and we care about the city. We care about the yard. My wife is her whole life lived in Glens Falls, so I mean we're Glens Falls people, and we love the city. We go to football games. And that's about it.
I'm going to ask a stupid question.
Sure.
6 inches this way. Is it something you
No, it would be 6 inches towards the front, which I'm pretty sure we can do that. I just had the surveyor put it out on the map, the way we kind of talked about it. He said I can move it a little bit. We do have enough room. The front fence line, I believe we're plenty far back. I believe if you look at the drawing, I believe we have the room to move forward a little bit. Really, the main problem is the green space. It's not the borders. We have plenty of border there, I think.
Do you know what the side yard setback is for R1B?
So on the accessory structures greater than 100 square feet, your side yard setback is going to be 10, so will your rear.
But that's a front yard. David Street is,
Well, they have 2 front yards.
right.
So they get to choose their rear. And
We look at them as front yards, I believe. We do at least for fences.
Right, I had to get a variance for my fence as well, which I got approved for.
Well, let me see if I can find it here. R1B.
I believe the front from the side yard or the front yard is 15 feet, which
Now
I have 15.
shows 17 there.
Yep, so I could move.
Is required.
So you don't need a variance for your side yard. Your front yard, 17 setback, and
Right.
the question is your side yard. Your front and the rear.
The rear right now, the way the pool's laid out, has 9 feet 6 inches. I'm supposed to have 10. So I could go forward
Actually,
6 inches.
9'6" is your side yard, not your rear.
I guess that's the rear kind of. That's the rear yard.
It's Grant Avenue, right? That's your
Right.
front address.
Davis.
Okay, then that's his rear. Okay.
Yeah, I could move it 6 inches. Like I said, the main problem is the green space.
So, right, so we can avoid that variance.
Yeah, that's fine. That's no problem at all. Right, no, they won't. Yeah. No.
So that's what we come to.
It does bother you. There it is. Check that off the box. You need another.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we just come to the dimensions of the pool with concrete pads, or the concrete surrounding it, which is, well, I don't know, it would exceed the concrete surface anyways.
I think I exceeded before I even put in a pool,
So,
I believe.
here is talked about maybe some ways we can mitigate that.
Okay. Well, I think we talked about using pavers instead of concrete, which,
They have permanent stuff too. You could make it so it's solid and water will go through it too.
okay.
Just, I mean, I doubt you're gonna start
Yeah.
and sand in the backyard area, so
Right, right.
maintenance wise, it's not.
Yeah,
It doesn't count.
But that's what we're doing.
yeah.
The permanent.
Well, when it rains, the water goes in, it goes into the, it's just like a. That's
Yeah, I think
which doesn't count. We just don't count. That's true. Because the water goes into it.
as much as possible, what we have
Yeah.
is concrete slab.
Yeah, we could do that, yeah.
And is that the rest of the concrete already is existing?
The patio, yes, that's already there.
Any comments or questions from the board?
With respect to seeker, it's a type 2 action as it's the granting of an area variance for a single family, two-family, or three-family residence. Therefore, no further action is required by the board. So the applicant has then amended his application to say that he's moving the pool closer to the front yard, therefore he no longer is requesting the rear yard. And so we're just on the lot coverage.
Applicant has amended the application. We no longer have an area variance request, but we do have the impervious surface variance request. So I would like to make a motion that this board approves this variance request with the condition that at the cement pave, the proposed cement apron around the pool is designed with pavers as opposed to concrete slab.
Semi-permeable.
Yep, to mitigate some stormwater issues.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so you'll just check with Devin tomorrow or whenever you're ready.
Okay, get the permit going.
All right, thank you.
Put the door in there.
It's kind of like the sequence. Just for this call.
Now I'm going
Okay. Okay, sounds good, thank you.
back to business room. Great. Last item. We looked at these all, they're all on the same site. We looked at them kind of together and separately. So we have area variance 12, or 25, 12, 13, and 14. All currently in LLC. Let's start with this. We have tax map 303.17-13-8, known as 1826 Pine Lane. The applicant seeking a variance of pavilion for the side yard setback at 23 feet 2 inches.
Sorry, what? He's got the three.
This is what these are exactly number 2.
I tried to make them as easy as I could. I know there was 5 of them, but
So 48 feet is required here. There's an existing non-conforming road that is 29 feet 10 inches.
correct.
So looking at 23.
Which one are we going over?
Yep, the top one. So let's see, what will, you just describe this one.
I can- Yeah, I apologize. I was not here. I was in Ireland when we had the last meeting. But Eric came and talked with everything, and I think that the biggest hang up that it sounded like was it came down to the stormwater and the grading. So Eric and I got together and we put together a grading plan. Keep in mind that the site itself is almost dead flat, and I provided you with a drawing today that Devin gave out the drawing. that shows, we took some spot elevations all around the perimeter of the lot, as well as where the catch basins are and the swale. There's a retention swale here that's full of stone. It's high at Curran Lane, it's high out here, it's high along this line, and high along this line, and everything drains into the middle. So there's any stormwater that comes off the roof of the Rock Hill house, the new pavilion, and all of the ground that's along here and along Curran Lane all runs into this area. This whole area right here is all low. And that was laid out in the vision engineering drawing that I provided to you as well. And the catch basin that's there is right opposite where our new pavilion is going to go. So that is the low point of everything. Everything from this lot drains to that low point. It's not going on to the adjoining property owners. We understand that in the wintertime when it rains, there's a lake down here. The unfortunate part is that lake is coming on from their roof and Cooper Street, and it just runs into that spot. And for years, it had run and gone over onto Eric's property, and he's now fixed his property so that he's maintaining his stormwater.
And to that point, in defense of what you're saying, you're not obliged to take care of
somebody else's stormwater.
Just like we're hoping you not to the other things, you're not required to take the runoff from other people.
100%.
It goes up by yours, and they say that's your fault. Not at all.
Correct.
This is what I know.
No. That's what photos you sent.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't see these photos.
All right.
These were from 2017. They were sent to Steve Durswood back then because the city was supposed to be doing something as far as dry well to catch the city's water. And that's from July. So this is when the ground was frozen. And in this area out here, before we regraded this stuff, this was a lake, across Curran Lane was a lake, and this was a lake. I mean, the whole thing was basically underwater.
Yeah, that's a good
But, we put the swale in there, we cut back on the other side of the road too, we got away from Glens produce, put the dry well in, the whole water stays on our property. So, and all the water stays on our property, plus we're taking the water load from the city street onto our property. So
So I think that was one of the items.
what's that? That is Rock Hill.
That's
That's a parking lot
that's-
for Rock Hill.
that is
That's
the
the way it was
parking
in
lot for Rock Hill.
2017.
And it is a lake.
It was a lake back then, till we fixed it. Added dry well, we changed green, brought in
So
stone.
you have a new proposed drywall also.
Yes.
Yeah, it was always the intention that, if this dry well didn't have quite enough, that we were gonna put another one over here. So we are gonna put that in. The only time we actually need that dry well is in the spring when the ground is frozen.
Yeah.
Like now, I get 2 inches of rain, and it's not gonna be a problem. When you get 2 inches of rain and the ground's frozen, then kind of like that sort of thing.
I mean, you said this just when you're waiting for the leaf straight.
Yeah. And there's nothing there anymore.
You're definitely not putting money in. That was my concern.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then I think the other question was regarding roof slopes of the proposed building there. This is the pavilion that was next door. It's a 512 pitch on the outside, and the inside has a slightly shallower pitch. I think it's like a 312 or something on the inside.
So is that water from Pascal, is that going to go onto your property?
No.
No, so we graded, this is graded to be a high point here. So this whole property here is shaped like kind of like a dish. So the edge all the way around is the high spot of the dish, and the low spot of the dish is this whole swale in the middle here. So everything runs to that low spot. And that's not the way it was originally. Originally, it was a rail bed, EDH, so it was pretty much flat. And I think everything probably was pitched a little bit towards this line here anyway, back in the day. When we went to, we regraded this so that we kept all our water on our property, but at the same time, we were keeping our neighbor's property's water off of our
Off
property
the
too. So. What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
No, I mean, it was like a wake up back in the day.
It was because of the use that was trash.
Right, Perkins, when it was Perkins.
Well, I mean, even when, I used to work at that school.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, it was a lot of water. And part of the problem was too, was there was so little edge, right? It was almost flat. It was just like, water over the whole thing. Now it was made a little bit, was made more of a pitch when we filled that low spot with gravel, so it acts, in the swale here, it almost acts like a surface driveway, if you will. Right? Through this area, because there's being much gravel sitting there and fishes. It just, that doesn't work in the winter when that surface is all ice, can't get it.
Or you want to take them one at a time?
That's the thing that stinks about it, it takes a long time. It's all one big package.
Sorry.
Do you want to, maybe to simplify it, can you walk us on the map for each one of these, saying what we're looking for and what you're asking for? I know you've marked it on this. Take 2 minutes and then.
Yeah. Is that?
Is that good for everybody? If he walks us through what the setbacks and everything that he's asking for, that way we can just listen and go at the end on each one, all of them together.
We're gonna go in separate.
I know, yeah, I get that. I'm just saying,
Just,
he's gonna be able to succinctly summarize all of the
Sure.
setbacks.
so,
Just for the record, I'm going to say what the area variance is. So it's
Yeah.
actually, we're talking about the maintenance building now?
yeah, so I can talk about the main building next.
Okay, so
So-
area variance 25-00115. Same property number, same address.
Yep. And this one, again, we've got the front on Leonard Street. This is the property line between Eric's property and Glens Produce, and currently it's here. We're looking for setbacks. We're looking for a side yard, a front yard, and I believe that's it for this one.
That's the maintenance building?
That's the maintenance building. This is the L-shaped building here. We are talking about adding a couple of dry wells over there to pick up when the roof water comes off, and taking care of the rest of the water that is coming from Glens Falls Produce.
The way I remember it in the drawings was that it's coming down, I thought you had a leader, and that leader's dropping the water into
Yeah.
the interior portion of the alley.
Yes. Yep, and we'll pick those up. Outside of that, there's a garage door on this end of the building, a garage door that faces Leonard Street. There is currently a container that sits over here, and we've moved the building over just slightly to give Eric enough room so he can get in there, and when the snow comes off the roof, he can clean the snow out from behind the container. Outside of that, that's really about it with that building. And then the last building is the proposed toilet room building. And that's actually on this portion of the trail that runs down through there. And again, here we're looking for, I think it's just a front yard and a side yard. Just a front yard. Again, in the LI district, we're based on the height of the existing building, so we're a little bit closer to current lane than what would be allowed. We just felt that where we have that one sitting, it's the best spot for us to hook up to the water and sewer that are there.
How far is that portion of the?
41 feet as opposed to 48, which is required.
No, off the trail.
Oh, off the trail? It's right on the trail.
It's,
So
because
what's
this
it
is,
look like as you approach the trail?
what's that?
Just like that.
The building?
Yeah.
The elevations are in the package. It's going to be a four-way hip roof with shingles on it. It's going to look very similar to the rest of the buildings that we're doing. Just won't be quite as tall.
That's my only concern, just piggybacking off of that, is when you have that hip roof going back towards the path, is there a way to put a leader and bring the
Oh, sure. We can, yeah, we can.
That'd be my only concern.
Yeah, We can run a gutter along that edge and leader
Back
it.
back inside down.
Yeah, back into the green space that's behind it. Yeah, absolutely.
Is that path used?
No, so I don't clear that path during winter, and I just kind of consider it the same as Warren County doesn't clear their path, and so
The bike
it's kind of like, you
Is
know,
that
it's not supposed to be used.
The path, so it comes right on from the end of the bike trail.
Yeah, so the bike trail in theory comes right here, and then you're supposed to come up Leonard Street, and then you're supposed to come around the backside of the post office.
Behind the old Post Star building and then over by
across
Price
the
Stop.
street and kind of go behind Price Dropper, or what used to be Price Dropper.
Right.
So it's not public land.
That's not public land.
Right,
That's
so
not
that's my
public.
only concern.
Yeah.
So
And-
we can do whatever you want.
And it's, yeah, and really, you know, what this is kind of helping out for, there's a couple of reasons. Obviously, it's nice to have it on the bike trail, but, again, when they're doing the food truck corrals and some of the events that they do there, rather than have the porta potties all over the place, it would be nice to have a fixed toilet facility for everybody to be able to use.
Awesome.
I think that's it. The other two,
Then I'm going to rescind my request for the leader because it's not onto anybody else's land or yours. So you can- Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Somebody
we
select-
probably will shoot it away, just for the standpoint of like, if we have the path there and it's clear and it's cold and we have water running on it, then it's
just
a
the
maintenance concern for us. You know, believe me, I want to minimize those issues, not add more.
Well, we're not gonna require.
Yep.
No. No, I was gonna say, I'll probably wind up doing it anyway, so it's not an issue.
okay.
So I think your description is correct. This is a unique lot. The zoning district that may really no longer be relevant to the city. Setbacks are nearly impossible for a lot in the downtown area.
Absolutely.
And looking at our current zoning code, I just want to note that the intent of this district is to permit continued commercial and industrial uses in this district. So I think these requests kind of are, comply with our zoning code, regardless of the, variance.
Sure, yeah, completely understand.
Yeah, with that. Does anyone have any questions or comments?
The projects were also referred to the Warren County Planning Department, and we have communication from the Warren County Planning Department that states on each of these applications, the Warren County Planning Department finds that the proposed action has no significant intercommunity or county-wide impacts. With respect to seeker, I would classify all the area variances 250012, 250013, and 250014 as type 2 actions based upon 617.5C9. It involves the construction or expansion of a primary or accessory non-residential structure or facility involving less than 4,000 square feet of gross floor area and not involving a change in zoning. And it's not seeking a use variance. The first structure, we replace the existing temporary campus pavilion. That building is 30 by 36, that's only 1,080. The second building, the maintenance building, is 30 by 54, that's 1,620 square feet. And the bathroom facility is 30 by 36, it's 1,080. Therefore, no further action is required relative to seeker.
Yes, let's do motions one at a time, and we have a motion on the floor to approve area variance 25-0012, current name LLC, the owners of tax map 303.17-13-8, commonly known as 18-26, current name. Area variance 2512 is the area variance to construct a pavilion with a side yard setback at 23 feet 2 inches. Do I have a second? Anton, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Oh, we didn't. Any comments on
Is there anybody online saying anything? No.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, because I can't remember.
It's fine, it's fine.
Motion carries. The next one, area variance 13, currently an LLC, owners of tax map number 303.17-13-8, commonly known as 18-26 currently. This is to construct a maintenance building with a side yard setback at 15 feet 6 inches, a front yard setback at 8 feet 6 inches, and a rear yard setback at 7 feet 6 inches. And this is also an area variance for exceeding the maximum lot coverage threshold. I'd like to make a motion to approve this area variance. There's a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Say the third area variance, 25-004, same owners, same tax map number, same property. Address, this is an area variance to construct a restaurant facility with a front yard setback at 41 feet 4 inches and an area variance for exceeding maximum lot coverage threshold. Motion on the floor, and second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, motion carries.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.